Here he comes. Here he comes. He's 140 out right there. I don't have the collar. The new map is finally here. I've been waiting for quite a while now to be able to hunt this map on my own map because, as a lot of you guys know, if I do see a really cool diamond potential animal, I definitely want to try and take it down with a bow. And on the beta, well, I really didn't want to have that happen. So anyways, let's get out there and enjoy this map for the first time since it released. Looks like we have a chamois out here. In fact, we actually have two of them. We have a small male here and a pretty big male over there. That's a level 4. Gonna be about 180 yards away, but we're gonna have to get closer because the most of the Naganta we're gonna be using really can't get much penetration past like 160, so I really don't want to take farther than like a 160 yard shot if at all possible. That is not exactly what we were looking for, but you know what, we have the bow and it doesn't give very much hunting pressure right now, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. So we just dropped that one. Let's take a look. Barely any hunting pressure here. I believe we could take down at least like 6 or 7 animals before it even starts getting like bright pink. Well, let's go over here and pick up this, technically our first ever animal on the New Zealand map. I was hoping we'd get that big 4, and we're still gonna try and get him. But we took down this one because he walked right to us pretty much. Alright, and here he is. Our first ever animal on the New Zealand map is going to be a gold. Heck yes! So, we didn't get the 4, but we ended up getting a 46.3, just barely a gold. Ended up getting a double lung shoulder blade shot at 29 yards out, and that's a Honeytones gold chamois right there. So, we'll have to get him mounted for sure. Definitely. I had a feeling he might be somewhere over here, and that might be... It's definitely him. That's our big level 4. We snuck right up on him here. That should be the level 2. That's actually another level 4. So we have 2 back-to-back level 4s here. Kind of the same exact size. And they're only 70 yards away from us. But there's actually even another one over there as well. Right there, I saw some movement. I really didn't plan on getting this close. But I feel like... we're pretty much in bow range already. I mean, 60 yards away, we can sneak over to the next tree here, and why not take down these other 2 as well? They're definitely gold potential, so why not try and get them? Well, we just snuck up to about 30 yards away from both these really nice chamois here. We have kind of a blonde one on the left and a dark colored one on the right. I think the one on the left is actually like a honeycomb one, which is very similar to the one we just got. So he's actually pretty broadside. I think we're to go for him first. But we do have to get an exact range on him. We're going to be looking at about 40-45 yards, which is definitely in range. So let's try and take the shot. Yeah, it's going to be about 43. Perfect shot, dropped him. I don't know if that one's going to run. Yeah, he's definitely going to run. We'll be able to try and pull out the Mosin here and see if he doesn't slow down to be able to take the shot. Oh man, I could have taken that shot. I didn't know he was going to slow down that fast. Well, unfortunately, the other one did get away, but at least we did get one down here. This is going to be a pretty nice size gold potential chamois here, and probably going to be our biggest one of the hunt so far. Let's pick him up and see how big he's going to be. A 50 gold, and we got him at 48 yards. A right lung, liver, stomach shot. 50.10 and a Honeytones. That's going to be our biggest chamois so far. So yeah, we definitely want to get him mounted and put him to lodge. That's going to look pretty cool. So I do want to show you what the hunting pressure here looks like right now. We're at the Lake Waikiki just starting off, and you can see we took down 2 really nice chamois here. One right here and one right here, but the pressure is so faint that you can almost see right through it. We just got eyes on a couple of feral goats out here, and there was a nice male here somewhere, but right now I just see a couple of females. I think we're gonna hold off till we find that male. There's actually 2 decent males here. And I think we found him. He's right there 130 yards out from us. I don't know if he's gonna stick around too long. And it's starting to rain. Kind of looks like a cool looking goat too. Well, we just smoked him. So either way, that worked out really, really well. Yeah, let's go over and go take a look. This goat looked pretty cool. Alright, here's going to be our first feral goat down of the New Zealand map, and it's still going to be raining, but anyways, that's going to be a 130 silver, a white brown, double lunged him at 134 yards. That's a cool looking feral goat there. I don't know if it's rare or uncommon or what, but it is definitely a pretty decent size feral goat, and it looks really cool. So we should probably get it mounted, I suppose. We just got our first gobbler located here about 150 yards in front of us. We're gonna put out a couple calls here, tuck in underneath that tree, and see if we can't get him interested. Oh, right there, right there. Okay, he just called back, guys, so that's actually a really, really good sign. Let's put out another call and tuck in underneath the brush. Alright, guys, I found him. He's right there. He's only like 80 yards behind us. He was actually coming in on the back side here. That's why I couldn't see him, but you can see he's tucked in that grass right there. We have decent cover here. We should be able to call on this big gobbler. Alright, definitely looks like he's coming in. He's about 45 yards out right there, so he's pretty much in range. We might take that shot. See? Oh man, he's coming right in. He's coming right in. He is coming right in. We got him! Gobbler down. First gobbler on the New Zealand map is down right there, and I see something across the river over there. Is that? But here he is, our first gobbler down on the New Zealand map since it was released right here. That's going to be a 4.2 gold. We got him at 23 yards out, a nice left lung shot, and our first gobbler down on the New Zealand map with a bow. Very, very cool. We should probably get him mounted because it's a pretty special moment right there. I knew I saw something. I hear him, I hear him, I hear him. There he is. Oh. We got him. He's down. I don't even know what it is. I don't know how big it is. I just know it's a gobbler. Holy, there was more! There was more! No, 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 no. I didn't know there was more coming in. It's a decent one. Let's keep an eye on him, though. We might be able to try and sneak up on him as well. But either way, we definitely got one down right here. So hopefully this might be a pretty big one. I never would have guessed that two gobblers would come in at the same time. Man, that was pretty awesome. Let's take a look at this gobbler here, and that's going to be a pretty good one. Another right lung shot at 16 yards away and a 4.3 gold on him. Wow, a 16-yard shot is pretty close. We just barely missed the heart there. It is so difficult to hit the heart, but you can see we almost got it right there. Just missed the top of it, but that's pretty cool. Another gobbler down. How many turkeys are over here? We just got a call from yet another gobbler right over here around this point here. Now, the gobbler that we saw fly down there actually is down there on that ridge, but we just got a call from one right behind us here. So we're going to try and tuck in this brush here, see if we can't locate it, and try and take down another gobbler. Oh my God, he's right there. Look at that. He snuck right in so perfectly. He's right there. Look at the size of that thing. I can't believe how close he came in. Man, this map is absolutely perfect for hunting turkeys. There's so many open areas where it's in thick woods, but you can see really well. Could probably take a neck shot right there, actually. Got him! Perfect neck shot. About 20 yards out with the bow. Nice. Well, here he is down here, and man, we have been just absolutely stacking up on these gobblers here. That's going to be another gold and a perfect neck shot at 24 yards out with the bow and the 300 grain arrows right there. I got to show you where this spot is because we are finding gobblers everywhere here. It is kind of north of the Waikiki, the Glenlush lake here. It is right here. There's an outpost, the Kokako hut, and right here is where we're getting all of them, their turkeys. We got the feral goat right here, and we just took down 3 gobblers right here, and there's hardly any hunting pressure at this point. Look at this. This is one shot with, oh, this is actually perfect. This is perfect to show you guys this. This is one shot with the Mosin Nagant where we took down the white-brown feral goat right here. And this is 3 shots with the bow. We took down 3 gobblers, and there's still more hunting pressure. It's still more bright, and it's more purple right here compared to here with the bow. It's probably good for you guys to know too. 6:30 until 9 o'clock right here is where we're finding all these turkeys. I've never seen so many goats before in one spot. There's a massive herd over here. There was one decent male right there. That's actually kind of a giant male in the middle. And then there's just a stack of goats right here. Another kind of a giant feral goat right there. 149 to 178. I think like 155 or something like that is gold potential. And that right there might be kind of like a rare feral goat. It's a female. But another kind of giant feral goat over here, I believe. I saw him. Yeah, that one there. That's another huge feral goat as well. But yeah, they're just everywhere here. And we have even more goats. Another giant there. Another, that's actually gonna be the biggest one that I've seen so far. Holy, that thing's huge. Yeah, that's the one we're gonna go for sure. I do think we might try and take that one down with a bow though. 2 giants, but that one right there is definitely gonna be the biggest one. Wow. Holy goats, absolutely everywhere. What is that one now? So I think we're gonna go for this one here. He's about 220 yards out right there, and hopefully it gives us a broadside shot. That's not a bad angle there, actually. I don't mind that angle. Look like an awesome shot to me. Yes, he's down. Whew, that's a big goat. That's a real big goat. Another decent one there, but I think we're gonna hold off on him and try and get these other giants that we saw over here. There's that one over there that's about 300 out, so we'll have to hold a little bit high. He is broadside, but he's kind of behind that hill. There's no way he's 250. How far is he? Tell me how far he is. Yeah, he's all 300 out there. Okay, but it's a tough shot. It's a pretty tough shot. Let's try and make this happen here. So that probably hit high and shoulder, but it also got lung because he piled up. Man, that's probably my farthest shot with the Mosin in a long time, so it's a little bit risky to take those far shots. The amount of penetration is very minimal with this Mosin, but again, this guy here is definitely the one that we want to get. I would absolutely love to try and take him down with a bow, but it's gonna be like a 100-yard shot. It's doable, but it's gonna be kind of tricky. Well, we could definitely take that one out. He's about 85 yards out right there, but that's not the big one. The big one that we want is right there. Take a look at how cool the horns are in that thing. What an incredible looking feral goat right there. Oh my god, I want that one so bad. But again, he's about 90, 95, so we're gonna get just a little bit closer if we can. Well, we just smoked that one. He piled up right there. Well, like a 100-yard shot. So that was pretty cool. He might float right back to us. That's going to be pretty awesome if he actually does float all the way across here and we don't even have to cross to pick him up. Can you believe this? He's actually floating all the way across this little river here, coming right directly to us. We don't even have to cross. What are the odds of that? That's pretty awesome. Let's pick him up and see just how big he's going to be. And actually, kind of like what he is. What is the variant of this thing? I really don't know. Is he like a black, white, melted, mixed or something? Or he's a black, white. And alright, so let's go over here now and grab the other 2 feral goats that we did get. Both with the Mosin Nagant. Those were quite a bit easier to take down, as you can see. And you can finally see the amount of work it takes to get something cool with a bow. Now that one there was a little tricky because, well, we had a giant river in between us and him. And had I known the bridge was right there, I probably would have actually snuck across that bridge, got in position. You know what? Actually, no, I wouldn't have. He wasn't quite big enough. If he would have been a level 5, then I definitely would have snuck up on him and put more time into it. But because he was only a big level 4, a cool looking one, I thought we'd take like a 100-yard shot. We did, and we got him. So that's all that really matters. So we got one pile up here. This is the one that I believe we took at about 315 yards with the Mosin Nagant, and it looked like a pretty good sized feral goat as well. Let's take a look. This one was kind of pure white. Yeah, let's pick him up. And a 159 golden. He actually was a pure white. 305 yard left lung shot there. Kind of a perfect shot because we just barely missed the heart. But like I said, you really don't get much penetration with this Mosin Nagant. Still a beautiful looking feral goat there. 159 gold. I think we'll get him on because he's our first like pure white feral goat, and he's a gold potential as well. So yeah, why not? We'll spend some more money. I mean, we have 420,000, so we're sitting pretty good still. Let's go over here. I don't know if we're gonna get this one mounted or not. I guess it depends on how big he's gonna be. All right, I finally found the other feral goat down right here. He was in kind of an interesting position, but we did find him. Let's pick him up and take a look at him. He's gonna be another one of those kind of whitish colored ones, but that's gonna be barely a gold. Ended up making a 214 yard left lung shot. A pretty good shot there. We hit that shoulder blade and it slowed it down a little bit, but that's actually not a pure white. That's a white brown. And didn't we get a white brown before? I think we already got one mounted, so we're gonna hold off on this one. But that's a cool looking feral goat as well. So yeah, still pretty cool though. Let me show you the location we're at here. It is the Ohir River, kind of right where the main river stops right here, and then there's a little crossing. That's where all these feral goats are stacked up from 9:30 until pretty much 12:30 in the afternoon. All right, this next part, we're gonna have to cover quite a bit of ground pretty fast. So we're gonna jump on the ATV and fly down this road here and go all the way down to where hopefully we can find some Zika deer. Now, there should be some bucks around, and if we see something decent, we'll probably try and take them down with a bow, like a huge level 4. Not just a decent level 4, like a huge level 4. We have gotten one during the beta. I think like a 180 and up is definitely something we want. But if we see a bunch of other ones, we'll probably just use the... I think we can use the M1. So yeah, we'll probably use the M1. Why are we going so slow? Because we're going up a hill or something? What the heck? Alright, so basically here's what's going on. We started at the Ruru Hut Lodge, and we're going all the way down the road here. And we're going to hopefully find an outpost somewhere down here right now. But we are right about here at this point. What we're going to be doing now is looking for some... Oh my god, is that a speed bump? That is so dangerous. Wow, it's a good thing we saw that. But we're going to head down here quick, and this is the best way to really get there. I see a turkey flying over there already. It's starting to rain a little bit, but this thing can go pretty quick. About 30 miles an hour. Actually, wow, we hit 31 miles an hour. We're going downhill now, flying, and it is starting to rain a little bit, but we should be there pretty quickly. Alrighty, we're almost there. We are maybe 3/4 of the way there at this point, and there's an outpost somewhere around here to the right side I'm trying to find at this point, and then we'll be able to set up and get some Zikas. We really don't need to go that way. We can actually go this way. We got a Gobbler on the road there, but holy, we are absolutely flying right now. I remember going here during the beta, and there was quite a few Zika and some pretty nice Gobblers out here. We took like a 150 yard shot on that one Gobbler, and we actually did get him. But this is so beautiful right here. Take a look at the bridge and the blue water, and then we have like the green grass here. Just a beautiful reserve right here. In fact, let's actually take a quick look at that. Wow. Let's try and take a picture of that actually. Oh, can't do it right now, but we definitely can right now. Beautiful. Why does it seem like we're lopsided? I guess because we're up on a hill, huh? All right, that'll do. Let's get back on the ATV and cover some more ground. Now, this whole area here is going to be absolutely loaded with Zikas, at least I hope so. Zika, red deer, and maybe even some fallow, as well as, I think, some feral pigs, too. Which, surprisingly, we haven't even run into a single feral pig yet. Well, guys, we just got eyes on our first Zika Stag out here at about 200 yards out. There's another Stag there, a little bit smaller, but honestly, I wouldn't mind trying to take down both of these. We'll be using the M1 here, and see if we can't get both of them. We'll definitely take this one first. Yeah, that'll do. That'll certainly do. So I honestly have covered quite a bit of ground here. I started over here and covered all of this area, and this is the first set of Zikas that we've seen so far. They drink from 8:30 until 11:30. These ones actually drink kind of late and they end a little bit early. That's interesting. But yeah, I would have thought that somewhere over there I would have seen some, but there is one over there. Interesting. Well, we'll have to take that one down as well. It's going to be a 320 yard shot. We'll have to hold a little bit high, but actually not really. Got him. Anyways, here's going to be our first stag of the New Zealand map right here. Our first Zika. Well, actually, technically, they're both kind of our first Zikas because we got both of them side by side. And we actually might be able to get kind of a cool picture right there. So let's see if we can't figure this out. Or a cool picture. I don't mind that. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. Alright, well, let's pick them up. And our first Zika is going to be a 149.6 gold. We double lunged him at 205 yards out. 136 you need to get at least to be a gold. 198 you need for diamond. So that's definitely a pretty decent sized gold stag right there. And it's a black color as well. Since it is our first one, we should probably get it mounted. I really like this rack as well. This is kind of like the common rack that you'll see for the decent size level 4. But there is one a little bit bigger than this. And obviously the diamond is quite a bit bigger than this. But I still like this quite a bit. So yeah, we'll get it mounted. And we're going to call from something else back there, which might be some more Zikas. So we'll have to check that out in a second. But this is going to be our second one. We'll grab him and double lunged him at 209 yards, 114 score. That's going to be a silver, and that's actually a spotted. Now we're going to cross back over here and grab our other Zika that we got at about 315 yards. Over there somewhere. We got some more Zika, and that one right there is... I thought he was bigger than that. Another really, really good one. And then we have two more over here. Yeah, I thought that was going to be like a 140 minimum, but I mean, definitely a good one though. So we'll take him down as well. About 300 yards out. So I think we'll swing wide, and I want to check this side here too. All right, I think we're going to take down both these. We got one out here at 270, and then this one here at 270 as well. So we should be able to take down both these with the M1. There's one, and... Oh, how the heck did we hit that second one so good? Did we not get a good hit on that first one? Dude, that one sounds amazing. Oh my god. Wow. So, I think the first shot might have hit a little bit low. Then the second shot, we dropped that one. Then the third shot, we missed. And the fourth shot, we dropped that one. So, that was a pretty good shot. And I feel like that one sounds quite a bit cooler now. But we got to go all the way back to the beginning now at this point to get this one here. And then we'll swing all the way back over here to get this one. And then cover this area here to try and find some more Zika stags. Alright, here's the Zika that we took at 344 yards. Got a nice left lung shot on him with the M1 there. 102.7 and a brown Zika Stag. Well, we came over to pick up our two Zika that we got, and I found a bunch more Zika. That's not a bad one in the front. I think we can definitely take down one more here without ruining the hunting pressure. So let's try and take down this big 4 up in the front. I really don't want to take a bad shot though, because he's a decent one. Definitely a decent one. Got him. We got him. Alright, that makes 3. And if we check the pressure, we are still good. Okay, perfect. So we'll grab this one first. And stomach, liver, right lung shot at 1. Actually, he's going to score 153 and 279 yards. That's a really good level 4 spotted, actually. I didn't realize that he was that big. Is that the big one that we got? Let's get it mounted anyways. Because I thought that was the second one. No, that was actually the big one. This was the second one. Liver, stomach, and right lung. Awesome shot there at 305 yards and a brown. So yeah, that was the big one. I kind of didn't realize that that was the big one. I thought that was the smaller one. That's why I kept on running. But anyways. This one here is one that we just got. And left lung, liver, stomach. And it's actually a cool one. It's a dark spotted one. That's a really cool Zika Stag right there. Left lung, liver, stomach at 137. Right over the top of the heart. But 152 gold. We should probably get him mounted as well. I promise, no more getting Zika Stags mounted unless they're going to be dime potential. Or a super rare. That's it. No more spending money. We just spent like 15 grand on getting animals mounted here. I just came to my favorite spot for Zika, and I found a giant stag out here. That's a huge level 7. But I also just found this. Oh, we got some more stags coming across. We're right there is a huge Zika Stag as well, 220 yards out. I'm hoping we can take him down and then try and get this stag. Unless, is he gonna come right to us? So it definitely looks like this giant stag's gonna cross in front of us here. We're in a really good spot right here. We have some good cover. And this stag's probably gonna cut over across right here. And we'll have somewhere around like a 40-yard shot, maybe closer. But we definitely gotta get ready because here he comes. Here he comes. Can I crouch up? Not really. Can I get over a little bit? Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's 140 out right there. I don't have the collar. I do not have the collar, so gotta take a little bit of a far shot, but we can definitely compensate for it here. He's only 120 out right there. Such an incredible rack on these stags. I absolutely love these racks. Get a better view of him here. There he is. Right there. All right, let's get ready. We're gonna have to make this happen fast here. He's gonna be, let's range. So that's gonna be 40 yards out. When he gets to right here, he's gonna be 45, okay? So we'll kind of get zeroed in for about 40 once he does come in. Right to there. 40 yards. All right, here we go. Oh my god, perfect shot. I don't know how he just did that, but that was an awesome shot. And I think our other stag should still be over there. The Zika Stag should be over there. No way he spooked from that. Yup, he's still there, he's still there. About 230 yards out right there. Let's get on him. Alright. Smoked. He's down. Alright, let's go take a look at this stag here. And then go head over and take a look at the other stag over there. But I think that might have been a heart shot. I love this rack. Alright, let's turn the light on so we can see a little better here. But yeah, that is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Heart shot. 55-yard perfect heart shot with the bow on this absolute massive, beautiful stag. We did get one like this in the beta as well, and now we got one in the actual map, so I'm super happy with this. Let's take a look at that shot placement there. What a perfect shot. Heart and left lung, 55 yards out, and we'll have to get it mounted because that was a cool moment. Got another Zika there, and there's actually, that's kind of a giant Zika. I think that's like a brown or a dark colored one though. Another Zika there. What? Another stag coming across? Well, since we took that one down with a bow. We'll take this one down with the M1. That looked like a good shot to me. It was tough though, because he was running and, well, he wasn't really running, but he was kind of, yeah, he's piled up. We got him. That's a sweet looking rack on that stag too. What I meant was he had females surrounding him, so we really didn't get a good, very good shot, but we did get him. And where's that big stag over here? That's him right there. Smoked. I think he was like 280, so I held for top of the lung. All right, so as we're heading over here to pick up our other two stags, let me show you the location we're at right now. We just took down the other two Zika stags over here, which is on the far west side of the map. There's two outposts, one here, the Tika hut, and basically you come from here, go directly to this lake right here, right to this point. We took down the stag here, the red deer stag. We took down the Zika stag here, and we took down another Zika Stag right here just now. So yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning is when you want to come here. And there's our other stag piled up over here. Let's have a look at this one. It was about like a 280 yard shot, and I held for the top of the lung for 160. It definitely looks like vital hit, and it was actually a double lung shot 167.9, and a black. What an incredible shot that was, actually. Wow. I was holding for the top of the lung for 160, and we had about like a 10-inch drop at 260 there. What an awesome shot. I can't get over the fact that that was such a good shot there, but a 167 black Zika Stag, and that guy is probably going to go in the trophy lodge because that looks pretty sweet. And honestly, it was an incredible shot too, so I'm not going to hesitate on this one. We're getting it mounted. We jumped up another Zika here. That's kind of a small one though. But as far as when the red deer stags or the red deer do cross here, I really don't know because I don't have a zone around here. But what I do know is they cross right here, basically right where this stand is. What you could do is set up a stand. I actually heard from Ormy Gaming that you can set up tree stands pretty much everywhere on this map. So I gotta try that out soon eventually, but I haven't tried it out just yet. But I would definitely love to put up a stand like on that tree right there, or maybe like that tree there, and just cover this crossing, because you could watch animals cross all day. You got Zika stags, you got red deer stags, you got feral pigs around here as well. So yeah, it should be a pretty good time. But right here's our stag down. Let's go take a look. A pretty cool looking stag indeed, and he actually does have kind of a sweet looking rack on him too. So depending on what he actually does look like, actually that would be kind of a cool picture. Yeah, he does look pretty cool. Let's pick him up and find out if I actually want to keep him or not. Ooh, 213.9. Pretty interesting looking rack. I love this side. Like, if both sides were like this, I'd probably get it mounted in a second. But this side here, I really don't like that too much. But a double lung shot walking at 260 yards, and we put that thing right on the money right there. What a beautiful shot and a huge stag. We'll definitely save him though with the M1. But here's going to be our Zika Stag down. I think it's a spotted color, so it's actually a really cool looking stag. Let's pick him up. And a 166, we got him in the left lung and the liver. He's a spotted at 220 yards, but 166 gold. Awesome shot there. We'll save him. I'll save him. I guess I'll save him, I suppose. I really got to stop getting so addicted to mounting anything big here, because we're going to run out soon. But I really wanted to find a feral pig, and we finally found one here. It's a level 3 male, about 150 out. We're going to take him down with the M1. Okay then. I was gonna say that is one tough pig because it should have just crumbled, but it really didn't go too far. Well, here's our first feral pig down. Let's take a look. The lighting is actually incredible right there if we needed a picture, but he's really not that big. Yeah, he's a silver. Ended up getting, that's why we hit the shoulder blade and it kind of stopped it. Got a single lung there at 143, but that's a dark brown feral pig and our first feral pig of the hunt. Well, not only is it uncommon, but that's actually a gold potential right there. That is a, I think like a pink, pure pink male right there. And we're going to take him down. Smoked him. Typically, I find pigs like this and they're female. I don't know what that was, but we just smoked it as well. And there's quite a few of them actually. So we should probably try and spot some of these. Well, whatever. We got it. Let's go over and go have a look. So here's where we are right now. We're by the, well, just north of the Kupula Peninsula. This little lake right here. We took down the first feral pig here. And 2 more down right here from 6 until 10 o'clock in the morning. I knew there was something we were missing. That'll take it down. Either way. But this here I'm pretty sure is a female. It's a female, but it was a black spots as well, so it's kind of cool. What a cool quartering shot we got. Left lung vertebrae at 210 yards. That's a pretty cool pig though. If it was a male, we'd probably keep it, but we're not going to because it's a female. But this here, I think we're probably going to keep because I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. That's going to be a male pink. It's a silver, but barely. Double lunged him at 205 yards, but that is still a super cool feral pig right there. Wow. Let's definitely get this mounted. We have a couple more pigs coming in here. There's one right there. That looks kind of cool. Got another one running there. Oh, we're empty. We're empty, guys. Just give me one more. Give me one more shot. I'll give it all. I think... Yes, we did. We just smoked 2 more pigs. Wow. I don't know if we got that fallow or... Yes, we did. We got the fallow too. Let's go over and go find the fallow and the 2 pigs. I don't know what that one pig was. It kind of looked like a lighter colored. It didn't... I guess we smoked that fallow because he's piled up right here. He was a decent one too. Looked to be a pretty decent fallow. But here he is piled up right here. And it's going to be a gold. That first shot was right on the money. Running left lung at 120 yards. 186.7 gold fallow right there. I will take that. So we got this one piled up right here. And then the lighter colored one is actually piled up right next to it. So that's going to be a female. We hit her in the intestine at 214. Black spots. But this one here is what I'm more curious about. Is it another pink? It is another pink. Okay, it almost looked like an albino, but it's a female pink, and we kind of smoked her on the run at 213 yards out. Incredible shot there, and let's head back to the trophy lodge. All right, guys, welcome back to our trophy lodge. So I basically got everything decent size mounted today. We didn't take everything down with the bow, but we got some pretty decent animals, and overall, I want to show you a couple of things that we did get. Right here is going to be our 155 scoring dark Zika Stag that we got with the M1, and this is actually the one that we got, I think, like the second stag that we did get. So he's a really cool stag there. And then we have over here, this is the very last stag that we got at 160 yards. This is a black colored Zika. I think he was 167 black. So that was a huge stag right there. And then this here is the feral goat that we got in the very beginning. Amount of curls on that horn. I mean, just a super, super cool looking feral goat. The fact that he's all dark and white like that with kind of reddish eyes. To me, this is an awesome looking ram. We took him at 120 yards, and I think we actually hit a little far back, and we did get intestine. But either way, we still got him mounted, and he looks incredible right here. 167, and he was a black-white fur type. So yeah, very cool. And then over here is the sweet red deer stag that we took at 50 yards and made a perfect heart shot on him. So I thought he looked awesome, and he definitely had to go in this trophy lodge. And over here we have a spotted Zika. This is the very first Zika that we did get in the very beginning there. 153 spotted Zika stag right there. He looks really cool. And then this here is the very first animal that we got. Technically, I guess it's like the second, because this is our big chamois that we did get with the bow at 50 yards. A 50.1 chamois right there. And with that, that's going to pretty much wrap up this entire reserve of the New Zealand reserve. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you found it helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.